My name is Brandon. I'm a street librarian. I'm a founder of the Norwood Community Library. I like to always load it up with some children's books on the bottom level here, and then I have like something for everyone else there, typically. But I always got to make sure I have children's books because
the most popular.
People are always looking out for their families, and you know, a family of readers, what's better than that? I'm right here.
So look, you want this one and this one? So where do you get them?
I got them from other.
Yeah, some more here.
We are I'm Finna Talk. My name is Michelladonna. I'm the founder of I'm Finna Talk. Before we get into this wonderful workshop, we want to go ahead and do a land acknowledgement. So I'll take it off.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for coming out. Like Michelle said, my name is Alejandro. And so before we begin, I just think it's important to do a land acknowledgement. I'm Finna Talk believes in the importance of acknowledging the settler colonial genocide perpetrated against this community and the resilience of the Lenape who still today continue to resist erasure.
I'm Finna Talk is an organization created by us, for y'all. It's free workshops and open mic for queer, black, and brown folks. I founded this because I'm a comedian and I would go to open mics and I won't see anyone that looked like me, so I was like, all right, let me do something to clarify this.
Be the creator versus the destroyer. Like, have value in all of life's moments, but it starts with you. It starts with the healing and what you're giving to your people in your community as well.
The advice I would give is to just do a little bit at a time. Start low, start slow, because you can always take more, but you can't really untake a drug.
Decolonization is an important part of reclaiming our bodies and our sexuality. It's the process of unlearning oppressive beliefs and creating a more inclusive and affirming understanding of sex, gender, and sexuality.
It's all about bringing resources, mutual aids, all to the community that I love, and I feel like we should get free stuff. Why not?
I'm Russell. I'm an organizer with Plant Xchange. We started in December 2020. I'm obsessed with plants. I've had a collection since before the pandemic. I was actually inspired by one of our co-founders, Makayla. She was the one that got me into plants. We found a little space in Ridgewood and we were able to just reach out to people, ask if they could give propagations. So it was like a really cute, nice way of having people connect with each other and give something to another person. I see us as a network more so than like some type of organization, because we're really just trying to like expand people's like interests and knowledge and have them connect with each other and, you know, are able to uplift each other. You know, like rich people got their own network. Like we should have our network. Plants is just like one way of connecting people. It's like the conversation starter for how we connect and, you know, make a community that actually supports one another with the different skills that we have.
We keep us safe. We keep us safe. We keep us safe. We keep us safe. Thank you. All power to the people.
The Crown Heights C.A.R.E Collective started about a year ago. It was at that time when Eric Adams was, you know, probably the third time that he's like putting more cops on the subway and all that. And a few people just started tabling down on Eastern Parkway and like Utica, and just started talking to people. Do you feel safe when you see like 10 more cops at this station? Is this what safety is like for you? And from there it grew. We started having events, and we want to make them fun, like a water gun fight for the kids in July. But let's also have a know your rights training at the same time. Also trying to kind of be the glue in some ways between a bunch of different good organizations, tenants union, mutual aid in the neighborhood, and sort of trying to do a little bit of everything and build community power like that. My ideal world, it's like the community organizing itself.
The officers in the SRG have the most complaints against them, and if any other officers in all of the NYPD, they choose officers for the SRG that are violent, brutal, and abusive. My friends and fellow protesters and organizers have their ribs cracked, their arms broken. I've witnessed white supremacists plowing their vehicles through protesters and watched as the SRG rushed to protect the white supremacists and arrest the people who were harmed.
It's not weird to me that the SRG is refusing to show up for accountability in the middle of being deployed to 19 different precincts as a permanent unit. So keep that in mind. After hearing everything that's happened, they're about to put these violent offenders to our community as permanent positions in 19 precincts across the 5 boroughs. They are putting these terrorizers in our communities, and we are going to have future hashtags. This is literally life or death. This is not some abstract.
There is no middle ground when it comes to right and wrong. You are either with the people or you are against the people.